What if I told you that your office chair, your sofa, even your car seat might be slowly damaging one of the most important systems in your body? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat down and stayed sitting for more than 3 hours straight? Now ask yourself, do you feel bloated often, constipated, low on energy, even when you're not doing anything? This isn't just about being lazy. This is about how your intestines, your second brain, are silently screaming for help. And chances are you've been ignoring them for years. Let me show you exactly what sitting for long hours is doing to your gut and how you can fix it before it's too late. We all know sitting is the new smoking, but what no one tells you is how it directly impacts your digestive system, not just your heart or your back. Your intestines are like a long coiled tube, stretching about 25 feet inside your body. They're not just passive plumbing. They're alive, moving, processing, absorbing nutrients, and getting rid of waste. But they can't do that job if you trap them in a bent, compressed position for 6, 8, even 10 hours a day. This video will walk you through how sitting slows your gut, how that causes serious health issues, and what you can do right now to reverse the damage. Let's zoom inside your body. Your intestines perform something called peristalsis, rhythmic, wave-like contractions that push food through your digestive tract. It's like a conveyor belt that never sleeps. But here's the catch. This movement is heavily influenced by your body position and muscle activity. The more you move, the better your intestines move. When you sit down, especially when hunched over a desk or slouched on a couch, you reduce the space your intestines need to stretch and contract. The conveyor belt slows down. Food starts to sit longer, gas builds up, digestion drags, and before you know it, bloating, constipation, and even nausea become your normal. Now imagine this. Your intestines are packed tightly inside your abdominal cavity, along with your stomach, liver, kidneys, and more. When you sit for long periods, your core muscles relax and your spine curves forward. This posture actually squishes your internal organs. Think of it like a garden hose that's been bent. Water still moves, but slower, weaker, and more pressure builds. That's your gut on sitting. Over time, this can even affect how your gut absorbs nutrients, leading to fatigue, brain fog, and even poor skin health. Here's where it gets even more interesting and dangerous. Your gut contains over 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. That's why scientists call it your second brain. It talks to your real brain through the vagus nerve, constantly sending signals about how you're feeling. When you sit too long and your gut slows down, the message your gut sends to your brain changes. You feel anxious, irritable, tired for no reason. You might even start to crave sugar or caffeine to wake up. But that's not energy. That's a misfiring signal from a gut that's trapped. Let's talk real-life examples. You're working from home. You start your day at 9 a.m., sitting at your laptop. Maybe you get up once to grab coffee. Next thing you know, it's lunch, then back to work. You realize you haven't moved for 4 hours straight. Now, your stomach feels heavy. You haven't used the bathroom all day. You're bloated, uncomfortable, and probably blaming your food. But it's not the food. It's the lack of movement. People often think they're eating wrong when in reality, they're digesting wrong because their gut is literally stuck in a seated coma. What happens if you keep ignoring it? Chronic constipation, gut inflammation, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut syndrome, poor metabolism, increased risk of colon cancer. Yes, colon cancer. Studies show that people who sit more than 8 hours a day have a significantly higher risk, even if they exercise after. Why? Because movement isn't just about calories. It's about keeping your organs alive and functional. Here's the good news. You can fix this. And it's not complicated. Move every 30 minutes, even if it's just for 2 minutes. Walk around, do a few squats, stretch your torso, try a standing desk, or alternate between sitting and standing. Deep belly breathing helps activate your gut's internal rhythm. Eat fiber-rich foods to give your gut something to push through. Hydrate because water helps everything move. Simple changes, huge results. You don't need to go to the gym for 2 hours. You don't need a strict diet, but you do need to respect the silent system inside you. Your gut is your engine, and sitting too long is like parking a car and leaving the engine running. It overheats, breaks down, and eventually fails. You can't see your intestines working, but trust me, they're working every second to keep you alive, focused, energetic, and healthy. All they ask is, let us move. Let's clear something up. People often think that gut problems come from bad food or not enough water. While that's true to some extent, the root issue in many cases is inactivity. Think about it. You could eat the cleanest diet in the world, drink 3 liters of water a day, take probiotics. But if you're sitting all day with zero movement, your gut becomes like a stagnant pond. Clean water doesn't help if it's not flowing. There's another hidden trigger: emotional stress from modern sedentary lifestyles. Deadlines, screens, notifications. They keep your nervous system in a constant state of alert, which slows down digestion even more. So yes, your office chair, your bad posture, and your anxiety are teaming up, and your gut is paying the price. Here's what most people never connect. A sluggish gut doesn't just affect your body, it messes with your mind. When digestion slows, your gut microbiome, those tiny bacteria, become imbalanced. That imbalance sends negative signals to your brain. You start to feel foggy and unfocused, more irritable than usual, emotionally flat, or even depressed. This is why gut health is now being studied alongside mental health disorders like anxiety and depression. So, if you've ever felt mentally drained after a long day of sitting, even though you didn't do much physically, now you know why. Your gut is exhausted, and your brain feels it. Lifestyle reset and final motivation. Let's end with one simple truth. You don't need to completely overhaul your life to fix your gut. You just need to reset your relationship with movement. Here's your Gut Reset Starter Pack. Set a 30-minute timer, move when it rings. After meals, take a short walk. Even 5 minutes helps. Breathe deep for 60 seconds, twice a day. Your gut loves oxygen. Avoid sitting for more than 2 hours straight. Treat it like a rule. And most importantly, listen to your gut. Because the next time you feel off, it might not be in your head. It might be in your gut, trying to talk to you. Let movement be your medicine. If this opened your eyes even a little bit, do me a favor, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with a friend who works long hours, a student stuck in books, a parent who barely gets time to stretch. This knowledge might save someone from years of silent suffering. Like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, how long do you sit every day? Let's fix this, one gut at a time.